Alright, yeah, the ad break should be over very soon, I believe. So we're gonna wait till that's over before we officially start. Alright, ad break has started. So if you're done with ads, I'm sorry. But if you're not done with ads, that's reasonable because that's what it's telling me. I think my audio is good. I'm not sure. I'm kind of out of sorts today. That's okay. I honestly just want to get this game, like, checked off the list. it's it's not like I'm tired of it. I love it. I just think that it'll be good to get the full picture. Oh, hey, Topical. Hey, Cobra. I see your comment. I will read it. He wants to get out of those wilds. That's correct. I'm tired of being in the wild zone. Also, what a enthusiastic hello from Topical. Ayo. Or EU. More like. All right. Yeah, I'm ready to go if you guys are. We're doing the DLC. I think Topical's gonna like the DLC. I think it's a bit more like its own enclosed system, its own enclosed game than the full game, but that's okay. It'll be good. It'll be good. We'll be fine. All right, let me load previous save. All right, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just jump right into things. We're about 10 seconds away from the ad break being over. All right, let me turn on my webcam for you guys. There I am. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to part 1 of Outer Wilds Echoes of the Eye. So for those of you who have not seen me discover this, I'm going to go ahead and replicate what I did to get there. This shouldn't be too heavy spoilers for anyone, because this is the beginning of the DLC, and this is what you need to know to get to the DLC. So if anything, this is a very quick tutorial about how to get there. Now, I do already have it in my map, and I do already have knowledge of how to get there, but we're going to go ahead and walk through the process. Let me get my suit on. Fly to the moon, I believe? No, it's not the moon, right? No, it's not the moon. See, I don't even know what I'm talking about. Just ignore me. Just watch me crash my ship into some things and call it a day. Okay, I never remember where it is. Here it is. Okay. So there's going to be just a tiny bit of reading, so be patient for like 20 seconds while I read these logs up here. I just want this to be included in the episode because it's kind of important for the story. Alright, so this is a recording. This is like a pictures of satellite imagery. There's a satellite that they launched, and there's this spooky, like, sort of eclipse-looking thing, and then that's what's his name, Gabbro, I think. And we're recording. Ahem. It's been 2 days since the launch of the Deep Space Satellite, and I'm about to view the first batch of photos. Let the record show that on this historic day, Outer Wilds Ventures has... Ah, they're printing, here they come. Stars above, will you look at that? There's Brittle Hollow, and look, that there's Hollow Lantern, or Hollow's Lantern, and there's Giant's Deep, and the Quantum Moon. I'm speechless, completely speechless. Every single astral body in our magnificent solar system, looking stunning from every angle in each of these 3 images. And in color, no less. Now this is art. I could stare at these photos forever. Doesn't Timber Hearth look tiny from... Hold on, what is that? That can't be right. That's not even possible. Am I interpreting this photo correctly? What's even stranger is it doesn't show up in either of the other photos, just this one. Well, there must have been an equipment malfunction, I suppose. Only sensible explanation for it. I'll radio Gabbro and ask them to go examine the satellite's lens for defects. Wait. I have a question for anyone who's played this game before. This is mild spoilers for Outer Wilds' normal game. The Quantum Moon, when a photo is taken of the Quantum Moon, that means it stays in that spot. So, if this photo has been taken of the Quantum Moon, does that mean it's there right now? Like, if I leave and come back, will it be in a different spot? Let me go check to see if Giant's Deep is, after you observe that, if it's going to be outside of Giant's Deep. How do I find Giant's Deep? No, I think that's it right there. I found an indie horror game you might enjoy, From the Darkness. Fairly short, few jump scares. Okay, that's cool. I appreciate that. I'll have to check it out. Is it free? Is it relatively cheap? Is it on itch? Where do I download it? On Steam? Alright, let me go back to this station. I don't think there's anything else here that's important. Besides, we need... What is it? The... Deep Space Radio. Yeah, we need to go to the... Wait. How do you actually get to the satellite again? I think you just have to find it. On Steam, less than $10. Gotcha, I see. There we go. Alright, we're going to the Deep Space Satellite. So this is how I found this. I don't honestly know... I guess you can use your signal finder to find the satellite. But we're going to use autopilot to get to this satellite, because this is the satellite from which they discovered the strange body of, like, darkness that eclipsed the sun. And that's what we're going to be exploring today. Full disclosure, I've beaten the game. We're going to beat the game again after we do the DLC. Just for complete closure of the experience. But yeah, should be a blast. I hope this is good DLC. We're gonna find out. Okay, so now what we do is this. Do you have it set to minimal scares or the normal amount of scares? Hey, spoilers, Grand Vizier. I have it set to the normal amount of scares. Alright, now we just wait here with the satellite until we run into that eclipse sort of thingy. I hope we didn't miss it. So we're just gonna orbit the sun until we see, like, a shadow. And listen to the nice music and static. I thought this was the coolest puzzle. It's not really a puzzle so much as it is just an observation, but I really like it. Because all you really have to do is look at the picture and gather that it's a picture being taken from this satellite. But how are you guys tonight? How are you guys doing? I almost got enough sleep last night to catch up from the night before not having more than an hour. So yeah, I seem to be doing relatively well. Actually, I can put away the signal scope just so we don't have that staticky noise. Alright, keep your eyes open for any dark, scary... Topical says, I'm good. I'm happy to hear it, Topical. Also, I have something of note. So, there's an eject button right here. I didn't know that until recently. So, yeah, there's an eject button. I don't think there's any other things I can mess with, but that's kind of noteworthy. Alright, we are currently still orbiting. Hopefully this isn't too boring for you guys. It should appear shortly, I hope. It's nice music. I'm going to North Carolina next week for business. Business. Nice. For busyness or for business? I'm kidding, I know what you mean. Business. That's cool. Is it a good meeting or is it like an intimidating one? Like, is it a necessity or are you anticipating a lot of good things? Because sometimes business travel is kind of scary in my experience. Cobra says, getting my butt beat in Street Fighter. Nice. So you're playing online? Topical says, sorry I didn't read your comment earlier. I don't know why. My brain is just not seeing yours first. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I played a little bit online the other day. It's really tough. It's a necessity, but it could be good. That's true of many things I can think of. Okay, I don't know how long we have to orbit to find this. I mean, I'm willing to wait. Maybe there's only like one spot where it shows up. Huh. I guess I should have looked at the orientation of the planets. I mean, the music's peaceful enough, so I'm good. Maybe it already passed by while I was looking at my phone and I missed it. You guys would have told me, I think. Unless you guys are paying as little attention as I am. I'm a bit distracted tonight, but that's okay. I don't see anything. Okay. I think if I remember correctly, the giant steep was over on the left. Or no, the brittle hollow was over on the left. So we must be approaching the correct orientation. I have no idea. Am I doing this correctly? I don't know if I'm doing this correctly. This is how I did it last time. How do I, like, zoom in? I honestly don't know if we're gonna see it or not. There's the interloper. What is an interloper? Like, what does that word mean? Is it like someone who's unwelcome? Oh, interesting. We're like, almost everything is... What is that called when all the planets are in a line? I think that's what we're experiencing right now, or what we just experienced. It has a name. We're not going to have a lot of time to explore this place if we don't find it soon. Maybe it only appears at the beginning of the run. I mean, I'm gonna wait, honestly. I'm just gonna keep waiting until the sun explodes, because I don't understand why it wouldn't be showing up. I don't want to see what happens. I don't know. Wasn't there a way to zoom in with the signal scope, like a telescope? Yeah, I'm aware. I was... Thank you, Krista. I was just wanting to show people how to find it, just for the beginning of the episode. But I don't think it's gonna work. I know we can lock onto it, but you can't find it the second time like that? Is it only the first time that you can find it by doing that? You'd think it would always be there. I mean, like, I'm willing to wait for it to show up. Pretty sure you can still find it with the satellite. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm surprised it hasn't revealed itself. I mean, I guess it's like a lot of the secrets in this game. Plus, wait, map is offline. What do you mean map is offline? Oh, because I bumped into the satellite? Oh no. I bumped into the satellite and the map is offline now. That's not good. Huh. Can I just like bump the satellite completely out of the way? Yeah, I can. Sorry, satellite. Well, now we're kind of doomed. Maybe that's why I messed it up, because I bumped into the satellite. This is riveting. Is that sarcasm, Topical? Sounds like sarcasm. Alright, my map is offline, so I'm just gonna autopilot into the sun. Wait, hold on. Maybe we'll get lucky. I'm just gonna zoom around until I see it. I don't think we're gonna run into it. Meditate until next loop. Yeah, sorry about that. I just ignore that happened. This is not part of the stream. We're starting episode of the beginning of the Echoes of the Eye of the episode 1 of the episode. We're starting the beginning of Echoes of the Eye right now, part 1, beginning now, episode 1. Alright, let's try this again. And by that I mean let's just autopilot directly to it, just so that Topical doesn't rage quit and leave the stream. Because he is a man of zero tolerance for any boredom. Alright. Let's get in our ship. Go over here. Sorry about that failed attempt to give us an exposition to this story. Why is there new information on Ash Twin? I'm going to read that later because I don't want to spoil the game for any people who haven't played it. Alright, launching my ship. Going into space. Hopefully not going to run into anything. Does not look like we will be. How do you do this again? I think we have to go in here. The stranger. Okay. Alright, let's go to the stranger. Alright. Maybe later on when Topical decides he's had enough and he wants to go to bed, maybe we can try that again, just so we can have footage of it for this episode. This is being recorded and streamed at the same time, so if you're worried about any network connection issues, we should be able to figure them out, even if we... Alright, we made it to the stranger. Just pretend like you saw nothing. That was totally normal. That was a totally normal approach. I'm gonna rotate and land like a professional. Landing camera damage, landing gear damage. That's fine. We're not gonna be getting back on our ship, so let's leave. Okay. Let's go into the echoes of the eye. I guess it's technically called the stranger? Okay, this is an unknown language, so that's unfortunate. Nobody is stranger than you. Aw, thank you, Blue. How about this boat? This boat might be stranger than me. Alright. Push the boat. Go on the boat. Okay. Let's actually go this way. We haven't explored up here, I don't think. Because I think we got on the raft immediately last time. Is who? Stromy Boy? Who is Stromy Boy? I don't know who that is. Stormy? Stormy Boy. I've had so many folks on this channel that I don't even know who you're referring to. So many people have been here that I don't know who, I don't remember. I don't think so. Right now we have Cobra, we have Topical, and we have Grand Vizier, and we also have Happy Cat. You idiot. Remind me, who is this? I don't... What is this? Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh, it's stormy there. Oh, it might be storming here soon as well. Okay, okay, we're good. This is literally where I came from. Is this just up to the other side? I think this is just to the other side. Can I get in their ship? Okay, so there's two sides to this coin. Also, look at that. That is terrifying. Ah! No, 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 no. Oh my gosh. Careful. Oh my gosh. That was... I did not appreciate that. I don't want to go in that. That goes out to space. I would have been sucked into space. I don't want that. Alright, so everything is like light and vision focused in this place. I know I almost left gravity. I felt it. Like my heart sank and I froze almost. Okay, so this is a what? Oh my gosh. It's a boat. Hello, boat. Alright. So I can use these little like Lego stud looking things to move the boat. Yeah, this is where we are, by the way. We'll be exploring all of this thing tonight. Basically, yeah, it's like a tiny halo. Now, we've already done a lot of stuff here. But I'll see what more we can do in the beginning areas. Okay, we need to find a lantern that isn't broken. That's not gonna help us. Okay, that one's broken. Okay, I kind of want to explore like these islands up here. This is better than Halo? Hey, I don't think that's true. Halo's pretty good. I haven't played all of it, but there's no reason to compare things. They're very different. Okay, can we go to the edge and look outside? Whoa, look at that. It's got like a cool texture on it. Huh. Interesting. Ow. Okay, yeah, since we don't have any way to heal ourselves, we should probably be careful. I hope this doesn't have like scary monsters in the water. Okay, forget the boat. We don't need it. Okay, that was a really scary noise. We should probably hang on to our fuel as well. Alright, let's go. Let's keep going downriver. Oh, there's a big dam. Yeah, because last time the dam... Spoiler alert, last time the dam broke last time we were here. The music's cool. Okay, I think we've explored this place, but let's double check. We're gonna need to sort of landmark things, keep track of... Okay, so this is like a ruined house with like a vanity sheet. Is that what those are called? No, that's not what they're called. I just made that up. I thought vanity because... I don't know. I don't know what my brain was thinking. Okay, here's some lamps. Can we carry more than one? I don't think we can. Alright, well there's plenty of lamps here, that's fine. Okay, alright, so that was this house. There's nothing in that one. Let's go check out this one. Oh, these people must have been pretty tall. I wonder, are they all dead? Alright. I think we've explored this place already. But we explored this after it flooded, so... Alright, let's find one of those demo reels or whatever they're called. That's not what they're called. A demo reel is like when someone does a bunch of like skateboard tricks and then shows it off. I must have skateboarding on the brain because Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 remake was just released or something. Okay. I think we've seen this one. I'm not sure. Okay, this is the one where they see the Eye of the Universe. They read the Eye of the Universe. They're like owl, like antler owl people. The Eye of the Universe is red and shines light and shoots a signal, maybe? Oh, he turned into a skeleton. Nice. Oh, and then he got freaked out. And then his friends comforted him, and he was forever changed by the scary knowledge. Oh, yeah, this is one where they burn the... Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. We've done this. Okay. Very good, very good. Okay, so we have done everything in this place. So they got rid of their temple because they used to worship the Eye of the Universe, and then they realized that it was evil or something. Or they thought it was evil, and then they gave up. Let's try and get to the top of this tower. We don't have a lot of fuel. Yeah, that's not happening. Ow. Okay, that's not good. All is well. I did. That would have hurt a lot. Look at this cool tree. It's got like very perpendicular isn't the right word. Parallel legs. Okay. Boat time. He's a spindly boy. Like a spider. Like a spindler. Spindly boy is not a person in the chat. Okay, thank you. I appreciate that clarification. Okay, I think we have to... Okay, there's a rope going across. I don't know what that's about. I don't remember this music last time I was here. Getting peak flashbacks with those chains. Oh yeah, you're right. They did look like those chains. Is it possible to get flashbacks for something that happened yesterday? I guess, technically. Actually, it was 2 days ago. It's hard to keep track of the days. I stream... Wait. There's like a cool... How do I get up there? Hold on, do you think I can make this jump? If yesterday was traumatizing? Yeah, I guess so. That's a good point. Fortunately, yesterday was not traumatizing, except that I, like, passed out instead of fell asleep. Usually I can feel myself drifting off to sleep. You've had Souls-like dreams before? Wow. I've had dreams in which I was fighting with a sword and dodge rolling, but I don't think they were Souls-like. Oh my gosh. Oh, my face. I'm okay, I'm okay. Okay, I might not be okay. We might actually run out of fuel. How do I get back up there? Oh, this is bad. I can't. Hey David, you should break your helmet and drown. I'm working on it. Either you drown or injure yourself to death. Yeah, I'll be fine. I think I'll be fine. Yeah, all's well. The bridge is out. There's some land over there. I think we're good. That place looks more important. I'm gonna go that way. What a scary place. When does sun explode? Should be 22 minutes after we started, so it's on a 22-minute cycle, so we should be fine for a few more minutes, I think. Our fuel level is critical. There were a few things that I wanted to talk about with regards to the end of the game, but there are people here who may not want those spoilers, so we'll have to do like sort of an overview of the experience on some episode, maybe after I beat Echoes of the Eye, where we actually talk about things. Oh, I know you don't. I'm not talking about you. Yeah, I'm talking more for Cobra and Topical. Because Topical will probably want to watch the rest of the yeah, we're very dead. I speak for the trees. They don't care. This is bad. I just broke my face on a piece of wood. The rest of what? The rest of the VODs? You're gonna watch the rest of the VODs? Or the supercut that I make eventually? I also just have a lot of things I want to talk about that are like spoilers for things that are like recent. I might be interested in a supercut. You should be interested in the VODs. You should watch all the VODs. It's only like 12 hours. That's not that long. What is the grossest thing that you have desired? Grossest. I don't have that much time. Yeah, you do. Haha. Funny. Reservoir. An enormous reservoir with wooden piers and buildings on both shores. Well, no duh. There's more to explore here. No duh. A massive artificial ring world hidden within some sort of cloaking field. It does not appear to be Harthian or Nomayan in origin. Alright, let's go. I don't know, I can't really think of like gross to other people, because most of the things that like, oh yeah, I can think of a few things. There was this one time in my life when I was really fascinated by like medical procedures, so I was really excited to go to the doctor to get my blood drawn. That's disgusting to most people, and I am disgusted by it now because I can't stand it and I don't want to think about it. That wasn't good. I didn't realize it had an actual form. I thought that you... Did the blood work come back okay? Yeah, it was fine. Yeah, what about you, Blue? Try to keep it PG-13. No, Grand Vizier, he's going to die. I mean, we're all going to die eventually. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. Okay. Alright, which side did we land on? Also, what's up here? Okay, never mind. Okay, how do I... Wow. Oh, the gravity is 1.3. That's why the landings are harder. Okay, are you serious right now? Okay, fine. I'll land on this ship to land on that ship. Oh, I can't. I had thought recently about laying in a torrential downpour and redacted by PG-13 request. Wow, thank you. I think those people with equally bizarre desires are probably able to... A downpour of what? I think rain? Okay, yeah, what's up here? Okay, can we even go up here? Is there anything even up here? No, this is a waste of time. Sorry I wasted some time. Let's see, maybe we can get to the top of this. Wait, let's go all the way to the other side of the dam and before it breaks. Alright, yeah, let's go all the way to the other side real quick. I was, yeah, I'm trying to think of what to... My brain is kind of like on autopilot right now. I'm just gonna go all the way to the dam. Yeah, let's just keep going. No, you're good. We are, as I've said before, we are a freedom of speech channel within reason and within the terms of service. Blue is naturally not sorry. Then that is not within reason. I mean, within the reason of Twitch's terms of service. That's all I'm talking about. Terms of service is not reasonable. I think that's a matter of opinion. The terms of service is what keeps my channel alive, so... Oh, wait, is this... Are we already to the... We're already here. It is not an opinion. Yeah, it is. Everything's an opinion. Alright, let's bring the boat over to this light. There we go. Looking up and seeing the ground like that would be very disorienting in real life. Also, that's not very nice, Blue. Why would you say that? Let's see. I think everything generally is... This one's broken. Is not just nice, but evil? Everything is an opinion? In this context, I think everything... Like, I don't know what's going on in there. I hear something, though. No, it is not. Mr. Objective Truth over here. Mr. My opinion is the objective opinion. Okay, why is this, like... These aren't openable. That's weird. Okay. Twitch is not evil. Twitch is the platform on which we are streaming right now. It is not hard to know that Twitch is evil. I don't think it's any more evil than any corporation. It just is what it is. It's just the platform upon which we stream. It provides us silly emotes that we can use. You are just a little cowardly? Uh-oh, okay. I'm just a little cow. Moo. Twitch literally gets... are you bringing up topics that are like taboo and controversial? I don't know. I don't know anything about these guys. And it's done nothing. Wave a gun against terms of service and has done nothing. And threaten a senator? Okay, well, we have found nothing. I'm gonna go see. Oh my gosh. Okay, I guess we're gonna go in here. Evil is Schmeevil. I agree with that. It's dark in here. David is against people having opinions? No, I'm not. I am all for people having whatever opinion they want. He always thinks that if you have an opinion that you must think you're the arbiter of all truth. No, that's not the case. That's not the case at all. In fact, I've said very much the opposite. I think that an arbiter of truth has the objective truth, and people with opinions don't. That's what I believe. That's pretty messed up, but I can see how Hassan, apparently there's a guy named Hassan that I'm not really fully aware of. Some people don't like rocking the boat. I can be like that sometimes. I am the arbiter of boof. Smokes boof. Okay, well, we found something. The sun is charging a laser that will shoot a roulette wheel at this chair. I've interpreted it. Okay. I don't know what this is. I've become a lot less opinionated than I used to be, but some people are naturally. I'll kill other people's opinions with my own. Interesting. Do you think that they're in like the imaginary realm, people's like original characters like fight in like gladiator arenas against each other? Glorious battle? Yeah, exactly like that. I'm very opinionated about a few subjects and very indifferent about most things. I'm quite opinionated. I'm a very opinionated person. But what? Is this an elevator? It's a great. Come back, please. Yeah, my OCs will beat all of yours in OC heaven. People would just argue that their OC should win the battle because he or she has this or that powers. Yeah, like the wild card. Like the wild card just makes all of my OCs win. An OC is an original character. Luffy always wins. Topical normie boy. Not in chat. Okay, what are we... What? This takes us to our ship? Oh, well, let's repair and get fuel, I guess. Yeah, I think... I will say this, just so that Topical doesn't give anyone the wrong opinion because he is a mod. I do like opinions as long as they are not controversial. Especially on a channel. I want people to share their opinions on the channel as long as they're not political and or controversial. He's Oda's. Yeah. Luffy is Oda's OC, original character. Topical says, my OC is an indestructible flea. Does he have a name? Is he just a flea? Is that it? By the way, Topical, I played pickleball for the first time yesterday. It was fun. I like opinions as long as they are barely opinions. No, you could be as controversial as you want. I just don't want people arguing, that's all. I don't like when people are fighting. When people fight, it makes me sad. Unless they're fighting for justice. That's great. It's mini tennis. You should be sad? Well, I have news for you. I'm also sad. I am like, that's my secret. That's my secret, Captain. I'm always sad. Okay, well, we learned that going to the dam takes us to the bottom of the thing. Let's go to the other side. Ah! Oh my gosh, the dam just broke. I guess we're not going to the other side of the dam. The rules about the kitchen are a little weird, but I'm finding that my reflexes got better pretty quickly. What the heck are you talking about? Is that a pickleball reference? Stop saying damn. No, damn is a good word. It means something very real. It is a wooden structure that blocks water. And it is also an excellent word that's used to describe condemnation. Like someone who's just been sentenced to like 36 years in like the stocks or whatever they're called, the thing where you put your arms and your face through it and then people can like throw tomatoes at your face or whatever. That's a form of damnation, like in my opinion. The protagonist of Ironheart is damned. Yeah. Oh gosh. How did a boat get in here? Wait, what is this? Oh, it won't work because the water. Wait, this is the other side of the dam. This is back at the boat station. She going to heck. The kitchen is the area in pickleball you're not allowed to hit the ball from unless it's bounced once. I think. Tennis doesn't have rules like that, if I'm correct. Yeah, tennis just has a bunch of like weird French words as its rules, so you can do whatever you want in tennis because French is a nonsense language. So yeah, tennis more like Bennis. I'm gonna read that one because it's funny. Thank you, Blue. Let me go up here. Gosh, the gravity prevents me from jumping like too high, which is actually quite unfortunate. Okay. Now that the dam is broken, I don't think there's much we can do. Scoring makes more sense in pickleball, since getting 1 point gives you a score of 1 instead of 15, like in tennis. I thought scoring in pickleball was inherently complex, but now you're making it sound simple. I heard that pickleball has some really weird rules that are difficult to remember. Maybe I'm thinking of a different game. Okay, I don't know where we should go. Tennis is not that complicated. No, it's not. It's so uncomplicated, in fact, that like you can be a French person and play it. That was mean. I don't know why I'm That was great. Oh, thank you, Topical. I'm glad you appreciate my humor. Hopefully, if there's any French people here, they also thought it was funny. You should be like that more often. Toxic. Hating the French isn't controversial, thankfully. Yeah, I know. Okay, let's go boat time. Boat time, yes. I like that the music plays whenever you get in the boat. That's really funny. Tennis is really good. It's just very, it takes a lot of coordination. It's a bit more involved. There's a lot of like leg work in addition to arm work and brain work. Also, if someone delete what? What are you saying? Oh no, it's fine. As long as you're not as long as you're not using it to accost someone, we're good. Seeing a 92-year-old win a tournament was encouraging. A 92-year-old? Huh. Have we been in here yet? Nothing, okay. Our boat, come back! Okay. I guess we just keep going? Let's go to the right this time. Yeah, tennis is one of those sports where if someone like serves the ball like directly into your balls, then it hurts a lot. I'm pretty sure that's not the case with a lot of racket sports, but it definitely is the case with tennis. I mean, if nothing else, I get better at stretching and reflexes. Ball on ball action. Technically, you're not wrong. These words will be ratified into the history of this channel. One thing that helps with pickleball is that I don't have to worry about the ball hitting my head and hurting me. But if you did get hit in the head, would you say, "Ouch, my head"? Or would you just like brush it off and be like, "That wasn't painful"? Carving those words on, on your tombstone. Ball, ow, me head. My head. Um, yeah, it'll say it'll say ball on ball action till the day he died. Is that what it'll say? Or he died the way he lived, covered in bandages. I think that's what I want on my that's what I want on my tombstone probably. One of the various tombstones that I have planted like little puzzle stones all throughout the world. He would say, "Er." I imagine Grand Vizier saying like that like pats and then me blasting his head off with a revolver. Oh my. I don't think it would hurt. It's a tiny plastic ball. I wasn't aware that the ball in pickleball was plastic. Is it like a wiffle ball kind of? Or is it like a ping pong ball? I've never actually played. Well, son. Oh my gosh. Wait, there's electricity running through that. Hold on. Okay, we just learned something. Well, we just learned something by dying. Those are electric. Those cores are electric. All right, that's important information. I think it's more like a wiffle ball that has holes in it. Yeah, why is it called pickle? Why is it called pickleball? Explain. Yeah, is there a part of the game where you do that Blue said? That I haven't figured out yet. America America explain. Um okay. Gosh. I wish there was a way to start the game in the stranger. But I guess it's good that we have to read the stuff. Because it used to be that only men could play naked. I don't know why I read that. I guess because you're a mod, I read that. I'd like to start my game in the stranger. Um, what? And they didn't use paddles. I found a projection. Excuse me. I found a projection showing the stranger's current trajectory and the sun's predicted supernova radius. Now everyone can play naked. Hee hee. Okay, so apparently it comes from the concept of a pickle boat, where you crew a boat with people left over from other boat crews. Huh. That's that sounds like the stupidest reason to name something. No offense. That's funny. Oh wait, is this an opportunity for DJ Ketchup Napkin right here? Okay, DJ Ketchup Napkin has been inspired and he will compose a song later. Um, let's go to the stranger. I already marked it. I'm so stupid. Pickleball is made up of stuff left over from other racket sports. Yeah, Vizier, why did you name it that? Why did you name pickleball that? We're very confused. The Grand Vizier is the arbiter of ancient racket sport names. I'm gonna crash right into it. Okay, so if you use autopilot, it does just fine. But if you just fly into it like a crazy person, it does not do just fine. Do you think there's like a species in the world or in existence that like lives like this in secret and like does everything in their power to be reclusive and we'll just never find them? Unless we're really lucky, like this pilot. They have a good crunch and flavor. I would have called it stupid boat crew game. Why did you add that last word to that? Some birds are like that? They have a good crunch and flavor? What are you talking about? Yes, a nice Frenchman? What an insane thing to say. No, I meant they're illegal. Okay. Okay, because of Topical's joke about Nick. Okay. Wow, we are stashing up the Silky Pants lore today. We are, yeah, chicken has a good crunch and flavor if you fry it. That's true, Blue. That's very true. All right, we got to figure out how to get into the electrical wall mountain. That's something I've never said before. Sorry, my bird discussion is messing up the naked pickleball discussion. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, okay, do you guys see any way to get in this big, like... There's obviously electricity running through it, but why? Actually, let's check out... Can you really go backwards on this? Kind of. I think you should make fun of Croatians, so maybe they'll get a lot of Croatian hate watchers. So maybe you'll get a lot of Croatian hate watchers and Serbian viewers? What in the world are you talking about? Ooh, look at this. Look at this. I found a little thing. It's a safe place for our boat. Okay, this is cool. This reminds me of a cave. That was an unnecessary thing to say. Sorry. I apologize. That meant nothing. Also, everyone forgets about Croatia, so they'll be amused someone is talking to them. Grand Vizier, what would you do if you swung your pickle racket and it collided with a diving bird and you spiked it into the ground? Huh. It's definitely a thought-provoking question. It's not for me, but... Okay, what have we got here? Ship log updated. Oh, a slide reel. We need to bring this somewhere so we can watch it. Okay, okay. Dang, is that this whole DLC? Is this whole DLC gonna be finding places to put these in to watch? What is this? Okay. Oh. Oh. Okay, so we did this one, and we did that one. There's a cave, okay. And there's whatever the heck that is. It's like a diving bell. I... Oh my gosh, I missed. Are you freaking kidding me? Alright, back into the cave, if I can find it. I think he wanted like an over-exaggerated response. Like, I'd build a rocket to the moon and bring a nuclear bomb with me and create a crater so big that everyone could see it, or something like that. I think that's what he was hoping for. No offense. Immediate explosion. Yeah, see? I was right. Oh, that's a better response. Well, now you've learned. I have given you the secret. The secret to hyperbole is even greater hyperbole. That sounds like something a Croatian would do. Oh my gosh. Okay, well. Oh my gosh, are you serious? In this episode, David makes the exact same mistake twice in a row. I know. All right, this is a good episode. This is already a good. Even if we don't make any more progress in this episode, I think we've succeeded. Oh gosh, I hope the dam breaking doesn't like wash everything away before we get to look at this thing. Okay, so we need to look for. Does it 7 times? I mean, that might happen, honestly. Okay, I'm going to land before it. There we go. Do you have any plans to beat Heel Store in Elden Ring Night Rain, or are you done with it? I completely understand if you are done. No, we plan to beat him. As soon as we can find the time. I can't freaking believe it. I tried a different strategy and I still failed. I don't know. Sometimes you're just unlucky. My wild card isn't activated. Yeah, it's like the story of my life. It's you try your hardest and it's not enough 3 times in a row. At this point you can probably blame the game. No, this is definitely user error. Now, the gravity is different. The gravity definitely makes you fall a lot faster, and by a lot I mean 0.2% more than 100%. Not 0.2%, 20%. I can't even think. Okay. 120%. It is the gravity is at 120%. Okay, so if I stay close to the edge and like hug the wall. Ow. Okay, we did it. We did it, guys. We did it. Okay, now we just have to go over here. Jump down here. Now, it was this building over here, I believe, that has the... At Space Camp, we went into one of those spinning machines that simulate higher gravity. It was cool, but very intense. How many Gs did it go up to? Oh, dang, we need light. Crap. Crap, crap, crap. We gotta go get some light. There's light in that tower. Oh, you can only carry one at a time, too. Okay. I wish your guts had splooshed out. Oh my gosh. There's I forget what it's called, but at Epcot in Disney World, there's a ride that's like that, where you go into one of those and it goes, there's like an intense version and a non-intense version. I think it goes up to like 4Gs or something. The school wouldn't allow me to go to space camp? What? What school? Also ban them, yeah. Madison Elementary. Wow, he's school doxing himself. That's bold. Okay, we got it. We did it. Okay. We have a weird symbol. That's odd. Why would they do that? Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. Okay. Scary man walking into one of these things, a shrine. Oh, he's like made of wood. You caused too many distractions as a kid. Oh, you were ill-behaved? Okay, he's pointing to the planet. He took the lantern. Wait, what? He took the lantern and walked in? Oh my god. That's not what I expected. By the way, Grand Vizier, that opinion is incorrect and evil, by the way. Space was never really my interest. I mainly went because it was my brother's. There was a lot of cool stuff in the area. Wait. Do we have a space lover in the chat? I think Blue is a space lover. He is like a Croatian in that way. Grand Vizier says, yeah, I think my special interest back then was genetics. Huh. Okay, you're telling me if I do this... This is freaking me out. What? Oh my god. I mean, oh my alien, I guess. Roast marshmallow. This seems like an evil place to roast a marshmallow. Croatians want to go to space because an empty, cold expanse with no air is better than Croatia. Well, yeah, they were a cult. Yeah, they were a cult who worshipped the eye of the universe. We already know that. Can I understand their language now? Oh. That's not good. Huh. What if the eye of the universe was worthy of worship? I'm not gonna go into spoiler territory. Not so culty now. Yeah, I agree with you, Blue. Oof. I think one of those is still alive because one of those seats was empty. Okay, are there any others that I can go into? Wait, does that mean all of these have a secret room in them? Ah! That scares me every time. The Owlmen looked nice in life, so that means they good. Yeah, I think they're good. I don't have any fear of these guys. What's scary? Did you not hear that? Did you guys not hear the loud sound? Okay. Yeah, you must have just missed it because of... Okay. I guess we're doing this now. That's nice. And by this, I mean ruins. Right, let's get in the boat. No, wait, we can't get in the boat. Topical says, I'm going to bed. Good night. Yeah, but you're gonna miss so much. Stay up. It's not that late. It's only 10 o'clock your time. Stay up one more hour. We're only gonna stream for like one more hour anyways. I mean, I'm just begging you to stay. But you can go. Okay. Plus, we were having so much fun. I think he left already. Sad. Okay, I might stay up. I may watch in bed. Oh, no obligations, but thank you. We are having moderate fun? Well, that's better than no fun at all. Alright, we're looking for a cave now. Oh, there's one. Eh? What do you mean, eh? What are you eh-ing? Moderate fun is better than no fun, I would say. That's a generally true opinion. Okay. I mean, I could take or leave a moderate amount of fun. Really? I want as much fun as possible. Moderate fun is a good band name. Yeah, it is. Add that to my good band list. I was having above average fun. Oh, thank you, Grand Vizier. Me too. Not your list? Yeah, my list. Add it to my list. Okay. Where can we go yet? Spooky trees. No, topical copyright him. I don't think that's how it works. I think anyone can use a band name, and the first person to get famous with it wins. Does it have anything in it? No, it doesn't. Great. Anything over here? I think you are a... Oh. Am I now? Okay, well that takes us there. There's a stick. Anything spooky? Yeah, they're like owl people. They're like owl men. They seem kind of nice. Why do they have these like dressing sheets? Just tell Blue he's a smaller one. So I'm less of a jerk. I always knew it. How am I a jerk? I'm like trying not to be a jerk all the time. Does that make me a jerk? Okay, what is this place and how do I get in? Oh, yeah, I try too hard? What? What are the chances that we get this by accident? Maybe it's programmed to not let you do that. What is this? Accepting your innate jerkness is part of being humble. I don't know about that. I'm going in here. What? Oh, I can't fit through that? Are you kidding me? Oh, there it is. Sun, eye, fire, fire. Ha 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 ha. I'm so smart. Alright. Sun, eye. Wait. Is the eye this one? Yeah. Fire, eye. I didn't recognize that as an eye. Okay, what are we looking at here? Okay. The switch to activate the space lasers that shoot the chair are... Topical sure does love telling me how I would be better off. It's very odd. What if I told you you would be better off if you never played tennis? Huh? Would that be true? David would be better off if he were a jerk? I don't think that's true. I'm just trying to help. You're not trying to help. You're trying to sabotage me. Topical does know that it's true. How would it be true? Yeah, how would that be true? Exactly. It's the same thing. It's just a made-up thing. You just made it up. You're like, oh, I know what's right. I'm the best. I'm David's moderator, therefore I know everything about him. How would it be true? Exactly, it wouldn't. It wouldn't be true. I mean, it would. It would be true. See, I just contradicted myself. Okay, so that's weird. I don't know how that helps us. Unknown language. Thank you. Alright, let's go up here. And by up here, I mean we can't. Oh no, don't sabotage my life of being sad and playing video games too much. Hey, this is a job. I do not play them too much. I just slammed my face into a wall. I do not play them too much. This is like a thing that I do for money. Let's go. It is not a job if you don't make a living. That's not true. Anything is a job, even if you don't make a lot. It's a job. Making money is what makes it a job. I don't think you need to be a jerk, but you do play a lot of video games. No, shut up. No. No, playing video games as a job is awesome. More people should do it. Okay, I need to, well, the sun's gonna explode. You stream multiple times a week, plus you play outside of streaming. I do not. I do not play outside of streaming. You missed my explanation. Because jerks are arrogant, girls mistake arrogance as confidence, girls like confidence. Therefore, if he were a jerk, he would get more girls. Interesting. You don't? I thought you did? No, I don't. The only entertainment that I do outside of streaming games is like watching movies and or watching other streamers. Blue's arrogant, but he has no girlfriend. Yeah, that's right, Grand Vizier. You're just not a jerk or confident, so it's a full loss. Oof. I don't try at all. Yeah, he just is. Blue is not arrogant? Is he not? I think everyone here is arrogant because they think they're better than me. He's shy around girls. Who are we talking about? Me? Because that's definitely true of me. He acts different around boys. The boys. Blue, I think. Blue, I think. I see. Isn't everyone not arrogant because all their opinions are right? Blue, if you ask people in my work life, I am super nice and polite. Well, yeah, you'll get fired if you're not nice and polite. If you ask people in work life, of course, yeah. My coworkers think the same thing. Which I don't consider to be a good thing in mating. He is an animal. He follows the call of the wild. I'm not sure what my coworkers think of me, probably that I'm too serious. Well, you know what they say, don't be so serious. Be more arrogant, actually. Why isn't Blue more arrogant, Topical? Should he be more arrogant? They probably think you're pale. That's not what scripture says. To what? What did Topical say? If you mate, you win the game. That's I guess that's evolutionary scripture. Scripture says he's pale. The thing about mating and winning the game. Lol. I'm glad I stayed. See, I told you to stay. I knew you'd have fun. Fortunately, the stranger stays marked, so that's good. It is scripture. I just wrote it down. Oh, wow. Looks like we got a real-life prophet over here. That's incredible. All right, while we're autopiloting, let's read this. A tower that sits atop one of the cinder aisles, the upper floors, can only be reached from a second entrance at the back of the tower. I found a slide reel that shows the stranger's inhabitants opening a secret passage in a round room filled with lanterns and murals. The inhabitants are shown filing into 3 of these rooms throughout the stranger. Okay. I found a room with a burned control interface and a projection that seems to indicate a broken connection between the stranger and another craft. Okay, where's the description of the place that I found with all the corpses in it? My parents have gotten a tan recently, though. Grand Vizier says, oh, I should have said the Bible then. Oh, wait, what are we talking about? Scripture means something written. You capitalized it, didn't you? Oh, no, he didn't. Sorry, I need to scroll up. I can't. The chat's going too fast, guys. I can't pay attention to it. It's hard to land on this thing. The gravity's all messed up. I just got out of my ship without my... Amazing. My mom is going on daily walks and my dad plays a lot of golf. Dead. Yeah, we just died. Sorry. We've made like 0 progress. Yeah, I went out of my ship without my oxygen mask, so that's nice. Notice how my character was still gasping for breath when they woke up? That's kind of crazy. That's how I hope everyone dies, gasping for breath in the void of space. Did I miss anything cool in the chat that I need to read? We have nothing to say to that. Yes. I'll have to go back and watch this part later to see what I missed, because I can't scroll up without leaving the game. Frankly, I don't really see a need to get a tan myself. What is the point of getting a tan? Is it because people like how it looks? Yeah, that is because you are a problem. Wow. We're throwing the direct personal attacks at each other today. This is crazy, guys. And also, like, anti-Croatia propaganda? Okay, so... yeah, it's an aesthetic thing. People who sit in those tanning beds are taking it too far. Being in the sun helps your body absorb vitamin D, which makes your bones stronger and mood better. Isn't that just what people say, though? Don't some people, like, do really unhealthy stuff their whole lives and live to be, like, 90-something? It's kind of up to God? No, that is true. Being outside is fine. It's just specifically tanning that I don't care for. What about vampires? How do vampires live so long if they don't get any sun? You can get a tan from being in the sun. So people like, do they equate it to healthiness? Kind of like how they used to equate being pale to being royalty. So being pale was attractive in like the Victorian era. Never do healthy things because some people smoke and eat chips forever. Exactly. Yeah, I learned, the one thing I learned from the movie Super Size Me, well, 2 things I learned. The one thing I learned that was the most prevalent, the one thing I learned that was the most prominent from Super Size Me, the movie, was that, wait, this is not the right place. I need to go up here. Was that you can eat 3 Big Mac meals a day, and as long as you run a lot while doing that, like go on like 4 or 5 mile runs or whatever every day and eat Big Macs every day, then the food isn't unhealthy. That's what I learned from that movie. The other thing that I learned from that movie, okay, let me make sure I didn't miss anything down here. Apparently it's not this one, it's a different one. The other thing I learned from that movie is that the guy who made it, or the main character guy or whatever, was lying to us the whole time. You could sort of tell. He's very disingenuous. Oh, there we go. That guy had a drinking problem and was screwing over the experiment. Oh, yeah. That's kind of what I guessed. He didn't seem very healthy. It seemed like he was intentionally sabotaging it for the sake of his own. What happens if I doze off here? I don't really want to sleep here, but I'm going to see what happens. Yeah, didn't he exaggerate the results by drinking a lot of alcohol off screen? Yeah, that's what I was referring to. All I know is obesity is still an issue though, especially in Mississippi. Unhealthy food is way too abundant. Isn't it about calorie intake though? Like they're going over their calorie dividend or whatever? Because if you eat just Twinkies for like if you eat like say your like calorie limit is like 2,000 or something, if you're a really small person or whatever, and you eat like 1,500 calories worth of Twinkies, won't you still lose weight? Helbical says it's harder to exercise here because it's so hot. Excuses, excuses. It's hot in Greece and they exercise by eating a lot. Probably not, David. I think that's true actually. I'm pretty sure if you go under your calorie... Okay, I'm just going in circles here. I'm pretty sure if you eat like less calories, you'll lose weight. I'm pretty sure. That's just how calories work. But it would be you'd feel like you were starving all the time because you wouldn't be getting enough calories. You will be malnourished first off. That's what indoor gyms are for. Good thing we have them. I thought this was like a little bird's nest. It was really hot and humid yesterday. When I first went out to play pickleball, I was sweating a ton and got a little concerned. You thought you were gonna like die of heat exhaustion or something? The food culture comes from back in the day when everyone worked outside and needed to eat high-calorie meals. Now we do that while having a sedentary life, hence fat. Oh. Is that really why? Okay, why did my fuel like... Is it special fuel? No, it's not. Ow. I just assumed people had high-calorie foods because they were like gluttonous and wanted to gorge themselves. Like if I have a really big burger at like a restaurant, I'll like cut it in half and then take the rest home for later. Like the next day. But I figured people really like to eat like lots of calories in one sitting. Like they just enjoy it because it makes them feel good or something. I never really got that. You might be right, but why don't you eat vegetables? I mean, vegetables have nutrients, which are helpful, right? Yes, grits, biscuits, sausage, butter. All high calories and essential when working on a farm all day. Essential? Essential. Grandpa's here. Once when I was inside a lot in a bad period of my life when I was unemployed, I got my blood drawn and was low on vitamin D, so you should make sure you're outside plenty. Yes, essential. Vegetables taste like sad. Why am I so damn contrarian? I'm not. I don't think I am. I'm losing my boat. You literally are? Not about everything. I'm just making conversations. Yeah, I don't think I am is not contrarian. That's just we've talked about this already. We've had the same same conversation about contrarianism. It's not the same if you're disagreeing with something. It's only the same if you disagree with it for the fun of it. Okay, which way should I go? Have we been in here? We have. Maybe over here. We've covered a vast spread of subjects and you've taken the opposed view on all of them. No, I haven't. Your rocks are clearly getting off. What are you talking about? True, but I'm able to find at least a few that I either like or at least don't outright hate. I love broccoli. I absolutely love broccoli. Broccoli is delicious and nutritious. Nutrition is like good, but calories are more important for staying alive. Because if you were starving and you only had potatoes to eat, you'd survive. You'd just be unhealthy. You'd be malnutrientified. Yeah, we're doing the DLC now, and I'm kind of lost. High calories are important to not waste away when you do hard labor all day. You disagreed with that. Did I? No, I agree with that. I think what I disagreed with was that calories are what? The DLC is quite tough. Yeah, I'm very confused. I did find a few puzzles. Okay, this is a weird one because I don't... Did I already go in here? No, that's not gonna help me. Wait, doesn't my... Hold on, hand waves. Vegetables are overrated? No, vegetables are great. We've established that I agree with that. I agree that vegetables are great. Okay, can I... Huh. Okay. Oh, wait, underneath. I can go underneath. Eat only meat? Vegetables don't give you as many nutrients as you think because it's all locked in the cellulose which human body can't digest. Wait, vegetables are bad now? Okay, vegetables are bad now. Eat only meat. I was wrong. Eat only meat. My mistake. Meat is the good thing. So eat only meat. Right? That's what we're doing right now? I'm agreeing with that. Yes? Or are vegetables still good? I'm confused. Okay, I'm gonna go underneath this. Yeah? Sure. For health reasons, I need the fiber. You don't. Yeah, that's a good idea. I don't know what they're talking about. They're calling me a contrarian for having opinions or something. I don't... Wait, go up. Up. There we go. Okay, I did it. There we go. Oh, wait. Oh, that... Wait, I could have actually solved that with the scout? If I had thought? No, there's a lamp. There's a lantern there. Okay. Okay. I guess that might work. I try to remember to eat a vegetable when I can. I remember hearing once that pickled foods were really healthy. Do you guys have any opinion about that? What is this thing? This looks like it does something. Okay, whatever. Cool. Well, that's scary. I don't know much about nutrition, so I don't know. Isn't pickle juice really salty? Would you guys like a little anecdote from my workplace? It's really boring, so the answer's probably no. Draconian being interested in the games, whatever insane argument we're having whenever he arrives, is mid? No. Draconian, I love that Draconian is so invested in the games. That's awesome. That's one of my favorite things. I always want him as a viewer for that reason. Okay, let me, let's see. So I appreciate you being here. Okay, that sounded like something breaking. Is there anything in here besides this weird, like these things? I don't know what this is. It's like a broken down thingy. I'm enjoying this discussion. I need to focus on nutrition more as a 30-year-old. I think we need to focus on pickles and pickling things and pickleball. Okay, that does nothing. Oh, wait, it does something. Oh. Oh, there's a thing. Huh. I mean, that tells me something. Traditionally pickled things, aka fermentation, is healthier because the fermentation breaks down the vegetable and makes it easier to digest and nutrients more available. That's good. I understand that a lot of instructions about institutional information is okay. Good to know. What about fried pickles like in restaurants? I'm pretty sure anything that's fried is inherently more unhealthy because of all the fats and stuff. But I suppose it depends. If you're starving in a desert, you'd want to eat a lot of fats because, you know, they'd keep you alive or whatever. Let's think about where to go next. Up here. If you have any suggestions for where we should go, Draconian, please let me know. We did find this tower with like 4 locations on it. How can you know they aren't biased? I'm okay with trusting the establishment if the studies they used to come to those conclusions aren't biased. They are. How can you know they aren't biased? Figures, frying food makes it unhealthy. This is hard to keep up with, guys. I'm just going to play the game. The entire food pyramid is bunk. I think if the entire food pyramid were built into like an architectural structure, that it would house a lot of bunk beds. Because you could put them on each level, and it would have multiple levels of bunk beds. So yes, the entire food pyramid is very good at bunk beds. I haven't slept in a bunk bed in a long time. The food pyramid was replaced by a new system. Have you seen it? I have actually. I like it. I've seen it. It's very, very cool. I like the new distribution and the way it looks. Also with the updates in like graphic design and such. Wait, is that ghost matter? That looks like ghost matter. Yeah, it's good. The food pyramid is how the Egyptians ate and they're all dead. That's not why they died. The Egyptians died because their empire collapsed. It has nothing to do with how they ate. The empire of Egypt was prosperous when it was alive. It was only the royals that died of malnutrition too, because they had such weird diets. And the people that they, you know, the people that they mistreated, they died as well because of their mistreatment. But there was a golden age of Egypt though that was really, really prosperous. Based on the archaeology, which is kind of difficult to quantify. To be honest, we know basically nothing about the Egyptians. Just look at the new crap under the pyramids. I don't know what you're talking about, but I think I know what you're talking about. I thought they had gut issues because of the inbreeding. No, I don't think so. Maybe a few of them did, but that was based on some weird paleontology, like human paleontology that they did. I don't know if it's legitimate. The as far as I know, they had really cool food processes. They invented a lot of really, really long-lasting foods because of all the droughts and stuff. So they were really good at fermentation, and they were also really good at making bread. They had butt issues. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Do you think we can make that jump? We're about to find out. Do I know what that loud breaking sound was earlier? Yeah, it was the dam breaking, I think. Um, we did go to the dam earlier. Hold on, I'm on this now. Let's see if there's anything up here. Good. It's confusing how Upper Egypt is in the south and Lower Egypt is in the north. Yeah, you just have to think of it like upstage and downstage, like that's how I kept track of it. With the theater stuff or whatever. Okay. So I noticed there was a door at the top of the the dam. It's upriver and downriver. Yes, that's another way of thinking about it. Okay, here's the church. So let's get more. My gosh. The gravity's stronger, so you really can't prevent yourself from getting hurt when you jump. I like that they put the different kingdoms' hat together. I liked learning that. Wait, the different kingdoms have a hat? And they put them all the hats together? What? I didn't know that. That's cool. They had crowns? I wasn't... That's kind of cool, actually. So it creates like a legacy of hats? One looks like a bowling pin? Ancient Egypt lasted for a long time. It's crazy how much they enjoyed erasing their predecessors from history. Did they do that? I wasn't aware. So there, yeah, I'm learning a lot. I don't know, whatever. Okay, so the dam broke, and I noticed there's like these electrical things that will shock you to death if you don't jump over them, which is kind of freaky. Like that. We just died. I tried to jump. Okay, so I could probably play for about an hour more. Um, since Draconian is here and he's got some time to kill, I suppose. I do want to play this more, and I don't have to get up early, so I want to make progress here. I'm gonna have to look that up later. Bowling pin Egypt hat. Multiple nations. It will be probably one of the stranger Google searches that I've done. Well, I have some pretty weird Google searches. For a while, I had a Twitter account where every single thing that I Googled, like just every weird combination of words or whatever, I would post it on a Twitter account. I don't think I have it anymore though. I think there was like a weird like account breach situation where like all my accounts got like erased or something. That was back in college days. What have you learned in your computer? That's a good point. I'll go check. I send you a picture. Okay, I'll look at it at some point. Okay. So, let's see. We've learned that it exists. Okay. So, there's more to explore at the reservoir. We've learned that it's an enormous reservoir with wooden piers and buildings to the north of on both shores. Found a room with a burned control interface and a projection that seems to indicate a broken connection between the stranger and another craft. I found a projection showing the stranger's current trajectory and the sun's predicted supernova radius, and there's more to explore. Okay, hollow structure. I found a diagram of a hollow metal structure suspended by chains. We've seen a few of the little slideshows about that. There is a round hole underneath that appears to be the only entrance. There's more to explore in the river lowlands. There are wooden buildings along the bank of the... Okay, the lowlands has buildings we can explore. Burned slide rail. Okay, this is the one that shows the origin of the stranger and its inhabitants. Several slides have been burned and cannot be viewed. We went to the island tower. Oh, good night, Topical. A tower that sits atop one of the cinder isles. The tower floors can only be reached from the second entrance at the back of the tower. Found a slide reel that shows the stranger's inhabitants opening a secret passage in a round room filled with lanterns and murals. We did actually go in that and find their corpses. It didn't add anything to this though. Showing with that room though. It just had a campfire in it. A slide reel that shows the stranger's inhabitants analyzing the eye of the universe. Okay. Cinder Isles. Just a pair of small rocky islands connected by a village of a stilt house. I found a large metal symbol for the eye of the universe inside a burned out building. Alright, so that's what we found. Also, the reason we haven't arrived yet is because I have it on pause when we're autopiloting. We would have been there by now for sure if we didn't have that on, but that's okay. Wait, are we still autopiloting? Yeah, we are. Okay. Okay. I wonder why whenever we autopilot to it, we're upside down. It's like they want you to know how to use the roll mechanic, I guess. So they like, oh, that's not cool. Astrophobia kicking in. Oh, stop, stop. Okay. Let's go back to... Where is it? Okay, there we go. Astrophobia only affects me and like my hands freeze up. I don't like get goosebumps or anything, but it does make me like stop what I'm doing and like panic. Okay, I thought I didn't put on my suit again. I did that last time. Okay. I forgot what to do. I was like, what was the button? I missed. Oh, nice. It autocorrects. Okay. Okay. I'm hoping you play more space and ocean horror games to get over that. I think it would be good for you. I agree. No, I 100% agree. Okay. It said there was more to explore here. So I guess I'll explore here. This is the reservoir, so... Okay, well... Let's explore the rest of this place then. Let's go to this place over here. Okay, cool. What is that? What is this? Huh. Conceal and focus. One of the stars that was on the chests of those cultists that were in the walls in the circular room. Yeah, they were holding these. Oh, we need a lantern. Conceal, don't feel. Emote, don't gloat. How about that? Is that good? Did I do a good one? It's good? Okay, good. Alright, let's get on the boat. I don't know what this thing does. Maybe we need a lantern to put inside of it. Um, let's land the ship here so that we can go back to it easily. If I can steer it correctly. Okay. Will he ever finish? I don't know. This is gonna be a long DLC, I feel like. I mean, the DLC itself is supposedly like 10 to 12 hours. So yeah, this may be just as long as the game itself. Already holding a lantern. Wait a second. Hold on. Does this have a secret room? It does. Do all of these have secret rooms? They have light in them. How do I light them? How do I light these? Also, this is a different room. So there are a lot of these guys, but there's only one that's alive, it appears, or one who didn't make it. They have like jade necklaces with like weird symbols on them. It looks like they're all the same necklace though. Okay, how do I light this lantern? That's the question. Huh. Can I swap for these guys? Drop artifact. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I think I've explored most of this place. I wish there was a way to check my log while I was in the stranger. Okay. So I think we've already been in there. That's where we found the slide reel. We've already been in there. Okay. So let's go to that boat over there. Alright, I'm gonna go all the way to the dam and go to the left this time. Actually, I don't know. There was apparently... Wait. Too late. Go up here. This would be a decent boat control scheme if you were an octopus. Yeah. It's also like those platforms in Mario where you step onto the one side and then it moves. It's very similar to that. Okay, did we already go in this one? We're gonna find out. I just slammed my face into the wall. Nice. Scary. Okay, this is the one with the guy who's missing. Like they have like a weird, like telescope-looking, like tube thing on top. I wonder if there's like a symbol on top of each of these as well. What in the heck is the secret? Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. Your guess is as good as mine. This place is weird. Yeah, no big deal. My legs are indestructible. Actually, they're not. This church right here reminds me of a scene in a book that no one except for me in this room right now has read. As in people in the chat even. Because Red Wolf isn't here and he wrote the book. So I can't really... Yeah, he wrote the book. Okay. What is a word for someone who's just like ambivalent towards everything, who doesn't have a centrist? Is that called a centrist? No, centrist is like a politically gray person. Joey? That's funny. Okay. This looks new. I don't think we've been here. Yeah, this is... Huh. Okay, how do we get over there? Gonna message Red Wolf and tell him his church scene is mid. He'll probably think that someone leaked his novel to the world. JK, I have no way of messaging him. You can whisper people on Twitch. I doubt he'll see it, but wait. Nah. How am I supposed to get over there? Maybe I have to wait for that to break. Huh. I don't understand. Okay. Okay, I want to get over there, but I don't think I can. This is sleepy? I mean, yeah, it's pretty late, so I don't blame you. I'm just gonna wait for that to break. And then that will rush the water all the way around, and then it will be Yeah, we didn't have to wait that long. You're right. Wow, look at that. That's crazy. Is it gonna break this thing I'm standing on? That's not high enough. Huh. How could I possibly get over there? This particular stream is full of rushing water and broken wooden structures. Yeah, that's true. There's a lower ledge. I see that. Yeah, but am I gonna be able to make it to that? I guess I could use the boat. Does the top of the dam reach the top of the cliff? No. Wait. Kind of. It's hard to tell, actually. It might. That's a good point. Okay, that's a good thought. Okay, okay. Let me see if I can... Okay, well, let's, try to get on this. Okay. Is this stuck? Okay, it's not. Maybe there's like a ledge I can jump on. Let's try that first. And then if not, let's meditate and then go here as quick as we can. Okay, come on. No! I'm fighting against the current right now. I don't have enough jetpack. Okay, let's just follow the river downstream. Look at all the boats have collected here. I keep getting ads for Long John Silver's, a fish fast food place. But there isn't one where I live. Huh. Interesting. Maybe you have like a VPN that prevents you from getting... Wait, oh wait, look at this! This is the thing that we saw in those visions, or whatever. It said underneath I can go in it. Ship log updated. I've gone inside a weird thing. It's like a diving bell. Huh. I would like a roasted marshmallow. Like lightly roasted. Preferably strawberry flavor, if I can find one. Also, I have a weird thing I'm going to say. I like banana bread, but I do not like banana bread when it has chocolate in it. I like just bananas. I have a lot at my house. Come grab one. That's awesome. I wonder which tastes better, marshmallows roasted in this green flame or from the fires in Peak. Usually it's got nuts in it. I'm okay with the nuts in it, but I prefer... That's a horrible opinion. No, it's not. It's not a horrible opinion. See, I'm contrarian. I'm playing... I'm playing along with the rumor that I am a contrarian. I also like non-choco banana bread. Also, I like the way you said that. Non-Choco. Banana bread tastes fine, but I don't like... Oh, the stringy banana parts? Yeah, you have to mash up the bananas. Ow, 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 ow. Man, we are putting our character through a torment here. Okay, well, yeah, the dam is toast. Hmm. Speaking of toast, I haven't had a slice of good toast in a while. I want some toast, and I also want some roasted marshmallows, and I would also like some non-choco banana bread. Because I had some choco banana bread earlier, and I was like, man, I wish this didn't have choco. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I guess I'll just meditate. A rumor isn't like that guy acts a certain way and everyone can prove it. No, you can't prove it. I have records that show that I agree with a lot of things people say. In fact, I think I just agreed with some of the things you said. I don't remember what they were, but it's in history. It's recorded in the history books. That's what I was gonna do. Thank you, Draconian. That's a good idea. Let me hydrate before I dihydrate, as they say. And now I say that is the first time I've said that. People have told me that before, but I've never said it. I do remember you being contrarian in regards to franchises you liked, except for Jurassic Park or Indiana Jones. I love Jurassic Park and Indiana Jones, and I'm not going to talk spoilers because I don't want to ruin anyone else's experience, but I loved the new Jurassic World movie. Like, I loved it. Like, it was easily my favorite in the franchise. Easily. But I think I still have to go with the first one. Yeah, those two are mainstream, but the other stuff you were into was really hipster. Thank you. Yeah, I loved the new Jurassic World movie. It was awesome. I don't think I haven't been as excited about a movie since that and Indiana Jones 5. I went to the theater expecting little and was rewarded by a beautiful film. It was awesome. Kind of scary though. I mean, naturally, they're very suspenseful movies, but glad you liked it. Seems like a lot of movies lately are either hit or miss. Yeah, I think this one's doing well in the box office. I'm not sure. That's what one of my fellow Bible study attenders said today. But I don't know if that's actually true. I haven't looked at the box office numbers, but I liked it. And I do want to rant a little bit about this. Someone on so one of my acquaintances made like a short video review on Instagram, and I was like, their opinion just it like I saw their opinion before I went to the movie, and I was like, oh no, I hope it's not actually bad. And they were like totally off the mark. It was like so much better than they said. I was like crazy impressed with it. I would rather go see it than Superman. Oh yeah. I mean, I have no interest in like superhero movies really much anymore, but I really, really recommend it. Granted, I don't know how much my opinion is valued here in this chat, but I do think that it is worth your time. I have a Jurassic Park question you can answer for me. Sure. I mean, then you are contrarian because many are saying that Jurassic Park is bad. In general, or Jurassic World? The new Jurassic World Rebirth. Oh, are people are saying that's bad? Oh, the new movie. Really? So, I really like when I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I really like when movies about scary dinosaurs or like alternate things are also about. Okay, nice. Did that just break or what happened? Oh, I think we're fine. So in the first movie or book or whatever, the scientists admit that the dinosaurs don't look accurate to how they were in the past. And he justifies it by saying that it's the public's perception of dinosaurs, not dinosaurs as they were. That is a comment, but yes. But is that true with the original book and the author? All right, so I have some news for you. I haven't read much of the book. I've only read the first few chapters, so I did not get to any part describing that. For instance, did he just assume dinosaurs were all female and reproduced asexually or didn't have feathers? Because that was what the science was saying at the time it was written. So the science in the Jurassic Park / World movies is speculative. They oh my gosh, land on the thing. Don't go under it. I went under it. Okay, I didn't. Like, why don't the Jurassic Park fandom and the characters just say, this franchise depicts dinosaurs inaccurately, but it is considered correct at the time? Well, all of the scientists in them are just presenting speculative answers. Oh my gosh, I can't land on this thing. I literally cannot land on it. Okay, I did it. Okay. The best entry in the Jurassic franchise is the animated show Camp Cretaceous. I've never heard of that. I saw someone saying that the books are actually mostly scientists talking about ethics of cloning. That is probably accurate because that's what I started getting into. That's one of the reasons Jurassic World 2... Wait, is there a way to get up there easily? I think I just go up here, right? Like, the fact that the dinosaurs are not accurate to real life makes me less interested in watching them. But they are. The dinosaurs are accurate to real life. If we saw a dinosaur, it would be the same experience, I think. It might look different to the way we... Does not look like it. Maybe from over there? Huh. For instance, with the Cocaine Bear movie, a bear expert watched it and said that real bears are even crazier in real life without drugs. Why doesn't that franchise try to be accurate? I mean, it's a Michael Crichton book. He's writing thrillers to how dinosaurs were in real life. There are plenty of books about that. And movies about that. Like The Land Before Time. Just watch The Land Before Time. Because they aren't... Okay, so now we know we can't get over there from here. Alright, let's... Oh, there's a thing that brings the boats up there. Let's see what's on the other side of this. Pretty sure Land Before Time wasn't accurate either. I'm pretty sure Land Before Time happened in real life. But it never... What was that? The sun blinked? Huh. Scary. Maybe I can... Siri, I did not say your name. Also, why did you make a sound if my phone is muted? That was scary. Like, having a Stegosaurus with all these other Cretaceous dinosaurs, that wouldn't have happened. The light to your right. Let's try and make this jump. We're fine. That was fine. We're good. Actually, we're very close to dead. Wait a second. Maybe it has to flood. It has to flood when I'm... No, wait. I don't know. I will say that I thought the characters were pretty realistic. Like, if you imagined people like 50 years from now and how they would like behave and talk, I kind of felt that that was kind of what they were trying to capture in Jurassic World Rebirth. It was pretty cool. Because it's like a 30 years from now type thing, I think. Or 30 years after the last Jurassic World. I thought that they were still kind of like accurately portraying people who care about each other. That's what I was gonna say earlier. My favorite thing about franchises like that is that they still care about the human characters, and you learn about the human characters and their interests and stuff. I'm gonna go up here and see if I can get on top of this when it floods. Wait, did it already flood? Okay, so listen, Grand Vizier. Oh, he's about to say something. Okay, that's not gonna... Let's actually see how this thing works. Oh, I see. This thing with the chains is that diving bell thing. So let's go to this when it's not ruined. Oh wait, we've been in there already. You don't like the lack of accuracy about dinosaurs having feathers or whatever? I mean, we don't know, I think. It's like if you showed someone... I've heard people say that if you showed someone like a skeleton of like a modern day cat, like a paleontologist, and you asked them to put like the fur and like body of this cat on it, they wouldn't be able to get it right. I lose suspension of oh. Okay, I guess we're going around. I lose suspension of disbelief when people don't blast dinosaurs away with 50 calibers. Oh, you're gonna love this movie then. But that doesn't happen because it doesn't matter. Yeah, that was one of the things I really, really liked about Jurassic World Rebirth. Again, I'm not gonna spoil much. Actually, what I'm about to say is a spoiler, so I'm not. Draconian says archaeologists have confirmed that dinos had feathers, and I'm sad about it. Wait, all of them? I thought they had like a combination of both, like the Dakota Raptor. The Dakota Raptor has like feathers and scales. It's about the story. I haven't seen most of them, the Jurassic movies, so I'll admit I haven't given them a chance. I feel like there were definitely dinosaurs that were like Komodo dragons that didn't have feathers. Like, they were just big lizards. Like the Allosaurus or whatever. Or Ankylosaurus, I mean. Ankylosaurus didn't have feathers, I don't think. Yeah, both? Okay. I just don't know if I'd enjoy them knowing they are not accurate. Just my 2 cents. That's really weird. Don't you like science fiction? It's science fiction, it's made up. But I guess to whatever is to your taste, that's fine. There were also literally just bigger gators. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think there were giant versions of regular reptiles too, like giant turtles and stuff. Okay, we're trying to get... Let's go this way. Where will this take us? I do, but I guess I was thinking of sci-fi with some plausibility to it. Well, this is new. This is very new. You could be right. Maybe I'd still like to like it if I give it a chance. Yeah, it's really good. The characters are really good. Okay, we found something new. Good for us. What is this? Is this a boat summoner? Oh, it's an elevator. This probably says elevator. Okay, okay, let's go up here first. Man, I really love Camp Cretaceous. What is this? I've never heard what this is. Is this like a Jurassic Park spin-off thing? Yeah, we're fine, I think. I think we're high up enough. Maybe. Although Godzilla is meant to be a metaphor in some movies. Yeah, same with the dinosaurs, though. The dinosaurs in Jurassic Park are a metaphor as well. It's a 2-season spin-off show about kids going to camp and it gets insane. Yeah, but is it like Jurassic Park themed? Oh my gosh, no! Well, now I know that's what that does. Silly me. I want to go back. I want to go back. Oh no! Oh, it is literally connected between the world movies. Oh, okay, gotcha. I wasn't aware of that. Well, that answers our question. So you go in there and to the right. Okay. Let's go back there. Oh, I would like to amend something. Earlier I said that I don't play games off stream. There are maybe like, I would say maybe like an hour's worth of time that I play off stream. Because I have to test the games that I stream. And I also play stuff like casually, very, very shortly. Like not very much. I did like 2 hunts in Monster Hunter Wilds, for example. I just know people don't really like watching me play Monster Hunter, so if I'm gonna play it, I'll just play it off stream. And also, I also play Splatoon 3, which is very... Why don't you play off stream? Because if I'm going to game, I want to share it with people who want to watch. So if I'm gonna play Breath of the Wild or the next Donkey Kong game, which comes out in like 7 days or something, I'm going to be streaming that. I'm also going to be playing it for my own enjoyment, so I might as well do both at the same time. I'm okay with Monster Hunter in small doses. It's similar to Night Rain and Souls-likes. Yeah, I've played a tiny bit of Night Rain at, like, without being streaming, or without being streaming. That's how grammar works. I'm pretty sure those aren't allowed on Twitch, depending on the game. Some of them have filters and such, but yeah, most of those are against. Well, I think it depends. You can put a mature filter on, but I feel like that's not really my genre. Oh, I did it. I did the thing. Go back in. We're fine. I almost died, but we're okay. Okay, so I just get in the boat and go to that one spot to the right. There we go. Yeah, we almost suffocated, but fortunately I made it back to my ship in time. These really do look like Lego studs. I can't unsee it. Every time I see these, I'm like, oh, that's a Lego stud. Now it's not. It's got a different shape, but they really do look like little Lego studs. Speaking of Legos, a game that I would like to play, and now that I know I can just nice, we have become stranded on the beach. That was a Death Stranding reference. That's the name of the new Death Stranding game. It's Death Stranding on the beach. I think it's Death Stranding 2 on the beach, actually. That's since we're never gonna play Dragon's Dogma 2 on stream, I would like to share an insanely audacious spoiler for that game. It's insane. Like, I don't even know why the game did this. If you don't want to hear Dragon's Dogma 2 spoilers, leave the stream now, I guess. But, like I said, we're never going to play it on stream, and also it's a really long game. So, Dragon's Dogma 2 doesn't begin until you beat the game. Dragon's Dogma 2 is actually just a reboot of Dragon's Dogma until you get to the very end. It is insane. Like, I could not believe it when I learned that. It's like, what? It's I missed. Okay. I guess we're going around again. That is pretty surprising. Both games looked interesting. Yeah, I don't know, man. Dragon's Dogma is a weird franchise. It's all about like the rebirth and like resurrection of itself. It's very meta. Were players okay with that? I'm pretty sure like 80% of the people who played Dragon's Dogma gave up before they got to that point. I genuinely think it's one of those games that filters out fans of it. It's like it's so long and so like it's not really deep either. It's not like it's difficult to get to the end. It's just people give up because they don't like it. The first Dragon's Dogma was like that too. Red Wolf actually beat quote unquote Dragon's Dogma, and I tried to convince him that he wasn't done with it. I'm talking about the first one. I remember the game being popular when it came out, but I don't know if any of the streamers I was following finished it. Oblivion Remastered was like that as well, sadly. Yeah, I want to play more of that as well, by the way. I'd like to keep playing that. Do you remember if I beat it? You unfortunately did not beat it. You did the same thing as Red Wolf. You got to the point where you had beaten it, you had gone through the main story, and then you were halfway through the game and thought you were done, I think. That's what happened to Red Wolf. I don't know if you thought you were done. I don't remember your feeling about it, but I know you got to the fake final boss. So like, how could more happen? I mean, I don't want to spoil it, but a lot happens after that. Rune Factory does the same thing. Yeah, I love that. I think stuff like that is really cool, cause like in Dragon's Dogma 2, I don't know if much changes after the end because I think it would require DLC. But, okay, let's go this way. It's not really letting me turn very much. Okay, where are we? We're going this way, yeah? It's really, really interesting because, like, Dragon's Dogma really wants to be something that people like are captivated by. It wants to be like Skyrim. And it can only really thrive as a video game if that happens, but it didn't happen, so it's really sad. I'm glad we got a sequel. And for a while there was a Dragon's Dogma Online, but that never really took off either. Is this it? This is it, right? Okay, let's go. Go, go, go. Okay, there we go. But like, one of the weirdest things about playing Dragon's Dogma 2 when I was playing it. Yeah, there was an anime, wasn't there? I actually need to see that. I guess I was worried it would spoil the game, so I didn't watch it. I think they were hoping that they would like play off of each other or something, and they would both like earn a lot of money or something. Maybe they went over budget, I'm not sure. Okay, what is this elevator? This elevator appears to be broken, so that doesn't help us. Okay, so we can't actually go up there. That's a shame. Okay, so let's go over here. What was I talking about? Yeah, Dragon's Dogma. It's just so weird, because when I first started playing it, the title screen just said Dragon's Dogma. And I was like, what? Why doesn't it say Dragon's Dogma 2? It's because it wasn't Dragon's Dogma 2 yet. The title card plays when you get to the credits of Dragon's Dogma 1. Turn off the flashlight. There we go. It is unfortunately 3D. Oh, it's one of those anime. That's interesting. Didn't they do that with Berserk? They did that with the Berserk anime. I don't really like that animation style. What am I looking at? Yes. Okay. I see. Oh, here's a thing. Aha. Alright, so we can do that thing here, technically. Wait. Oh, there it is. I was like, what if this one didn't have a Saturn thing? I'm not even sure if they meant it to be like, oh, the game is starting at the end, but I think it's really bold of them to put the title card like right at the end. And then I think the main menu changes to Dragon's Dogma 2. It's like you did it. You made it to Dragon's Dogma 2. Yeah, these do nothing. These are just places to heal, I guess? The classic 90s one was good, even though it had to tone down some of the effed up stuff. Yeah, I haven't watched the original one. I just watched the OVAs of the new one, the 3-episode one or whatever. It's pretty dark, yeah. I've been reading the manga very slowly. It's very dark. Okay, so this takes us up here, so we're good. Is this a projector room? It looks like it. Yeah, it is. Okay, there's an artifact here as well. And they just decided to make a Fist of the North Star in the same bad 3D 2016 Berserk as 2016 Berserk. Like, who wanted that? That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know why they do that sort of thing. They just do. Okay, so we got one. Let's grab this. This looks to be the second one. Wait, that has a different flame. It's cheaper, I guess. Is it really? I figured it would. I guess CG is a lot easier to make nowadays than hand-drawn stuff. That's crazy. No. It's just cheaper? Oh, because of outsourcing. I don't understand. I'm quite stupid. I need these things explained to me. Where is the lantern? Okay. I'll put this up here. If your stuff isn't textured well, then the 3D is always cheaper. Gotcha. Okay, so are these the same? No, they're different. Okay. Now we gotta find a lantern. Oh, they're in here, duh. I was like, where am I gonna get one? I didn't know. And I just realized I was surrounded by them a moment ago. It's crazy. Okay, let's go get them. 2D takes longer to make. I see. Oh, I see. So it's actually the third one. Okay, we have a little lantern thing with fire. They're looking at the sun in a group. They all have different colored robes. The planets are orbiting the sun. Four of them walk away. The four of them sit down in front of the theater to look at pictures of maybe their home planet? That might be their home planet. They're crying and laughing? Oh, that's kind of sad, actually. Okay, the empty catacombs chambers. They all go in with their lanterns. They go to sleep. I've been waiting for you to get this one. Oh. They go to sleep and it lights their lantern. Oh. Okay. I get it. So I have to bring the lantern into the thing. Okay. Crazy. Hype. Okay. What is this one? Have we looked at this one yet? I don't know. I think the souls are in the lanterns, or maybe it just symbolically fills the lanterns. Interesting. Okay, spooky guy. Crazy, scary guy goes up to the thing with his lantern, and it breaks... No, it creates the third seal. Okay, interesting. So are they, like, nocturnal, these guys? That would make sense. How do I get to the other side of this, though? Let me see. Maybe there's a way in from the outside. Okay, well. Now I know how to light this thing. So let's go do that and see what happens. Wait, this one doesn't have an empty spot. It has to be one of the ones with an empty spot, I think. Wait, does it have an empty spot? I don't remember. It doesn't. Okay, so I need to go, like, just back into it, I guess? Try it anyway? Yeah, I don't think it works. No, sleep? Oh, sleep! Oh! Oh! Okay. Oh gosh, what the heck? Where'd they go? Wait, so they're alive. Their souls are alive. What? Spoopy times? They all tickled me. Oh no. I don't have a jetpack. Oh my gosh. Um, this is crazy. Oh my gosh. Um, what does concealing do? Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? This is gonna break my brain. Am I still under the limits of like the sun exploding in the spirit realm? Gosh, this is freaky. So are there like 3 challenges or something? Because there's 3. Is that a musical instrument, maybe? You know, this reminds me of the atmosphere of this place reminds me of the what is it called? The Animusic resonant chamber, like all the wood and like the lighting. Oh, looking at them lights them up. Welcome to the dream world. Oh, good. Awesome. That's nice. Wait, does that mean there are other guys here with me? Why aren't they're playing music or something? They're probably unfriendly because I'm a stranger in their world. Oh gosh. Is that why the DLC had an option to turn off spooks and scares? Oh no. Yup. Oh good. Uh. I don't like this at all. Oh, I am an unhappy boy. Okay, this is back where we started, so, right? This is where we started, yes? Okay, I have like tunnel vision, so it's like harder to process what I'm seeing. Ah! Yeah, that was scary. Okay. The hand got me. Yeah, it sure did. Okay, who came up with this? Like, it's like equally beautiful, but like, wait, I thought I saw something there. How do I open these doors? Gotta go, unfortunately. Have fun. Alright, well, I'm only going to be streaming for a few more minutes, like 19 more minutes, so you won't miss much. Next time we play this, I'll be doing more of this. Lou says I've said this before. What have you said before? That you've got to go, unfortunately? I would just blow... No, you can't give up, Blue. You can't give up. You have to face your fears. What does that sound? What does that sound? Sounds like a clock. It's like that meme, would you rather X or Y? You cannot kill yourself. Yeah, it's like one of those hypotheses where... Ah! Sheesh. Why did that disappear? And this game will not give me a break, huh? I like that they made the walking speed. So far the scares are pretty mid. What are you talking about? Grand Vizier is like a scare junkie. He's only affected by like the big hits of adrenaline. That's insane, man. If all you want me to play is games that are scarier than this, I don't even know what I can do for you. That's crazy. Okay, how do I get back there? He wants to be scared crazy style. Okay, I don't honestly know where to go. Because I don't know how to get back. Maybe concealing does something? Concealing just makes me even scared, more scared. The feeling of dread that good horror creates feels great? Are you okay? Because that's crazy. Why does it feel great? You might be unhealthy, dude. That's like insane. How is that the case? Don't you experience that IRL too much? Yes, seriously, like, being scared, it's a good distraction from self-focused anxiety. Huh. I hear, like, doors opening and stuff. What is going... Oh my gosh. Lately things have been better, my anxiety has lessened, and horror doesn't scare me as easily. Is the sun exploding still while I'm in the dream world? That's insane. Right, well, this is the end of the stream, guys. Thank you for watching. I wish I had more time to explore, but we'll continue this next time. Either this or Death Stranding next time we play. If it's earlier in the day, it'll probably be Death Stranding, and if it's later in the night, it'll probably be this. Oh, okay. My gosh. So now we have to go all the way back. You just can't even think about such things when in the dream world. Alright, good night. Glad you're sort of playing a horror game now. Yeah, this demand for horror games is freaking me out, man. I want to just play chill stuff, man. Okay, that is crazy. The sun's gonna blow up now, right? It sounds like it. What does it feel like to be evaporated by the sun or sublimated by the sun in the dream world? I don't like that sound. Please stop. Probably like nothing. Well, nothing's happening. We're not. What? Oh my god. Ugh. Oh my gosh, getting killed by the sun freaked me out. Alright, that's enough suspense for now. That was insane. That was the sun killing us, so we're okay. Well, thank you guys for watching this absolutely insane stream. The sun saved us from a horrible death at the hands of who knows what, probably those owl guys. Wow. Alright, last thing I want to do before the end of the stream is read the ship log. Because we definitely found a lot of stuff. Yeah, feel free to stick around for that. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna need to cleanse my brain with some Death Stranding, which is saying a lot. So next time we stream, we're probably gonna stream Death Stranding. Honestly, I don't think we found that much, but maybe we did. Yeah, I think we did find a lot. A large metal structure suspended by chains. It can be entered by swimming from below. There is a sealed vault illuminated by a green fire inside the structure. I found a strange vault wrapped in chains and marked with 3 glowing symbols. A slide reel from the river lowlands showed a strange vault being closed and sealed with chains and a glowing symbol. A slide reel from the Cinder Isles showed a strange glowing symbol and chains. Okay, ditto. A slide reel from the Hidden Gorge showed glowing symbol. Okay, ditto. Okay. I saw a building marked with a unique symbol recessed into one of the canyon walls, but the bridge that used to lead to it has rotted away. Yes, that's correct. I don't know how to get to that. Hidden Gorge. A narrow gorge along the rightmost branch of the river. There are dwellings built into both cliff faces high above. There's more to explore here. A slide reel that shows the stranger's inhabitants congregating around a strange green fire. Several slides have been burned and cannot be viewed. I found several ornate metal artifacts inside a workshop surrounded by ghost matter. And that's it, except whatever this says. A massive canyon that stretches into the distance. A candlelit lodge is built into the far cliff face. So it doesn't actually separate the dream world. I guess this is the dream world over here. My goodness, guys. Well, while I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and read the other stuff we found. Okay. This is the other stuff from the end of the game. I'm just gonna look at it. I'm not gonna read it out loud. So if you don't want spoilers, don't read this. Okay. Very cool. I'm actually going to read it now that I've given you guys the spoiler warning, so yeah. Get out if you don't want spoilers. But see you guys later. I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. Whoever is leaving the video or the live stream. A hollowed out chamber inside Ash Twin. The energy cables from the surface are plugged into a protective casing at the center of the planet. There are 8 monoliths with Nomai masks attached. 3 of the masks are actively receiving data from the probe tracking module, Giant's Deep, and Timberhearth, respectively. I'll have to clip this and cut it and put it into the other video, just so that we have that at the end of the full supercut of the Outer Wilds main game. The Ash Twin project was designed to use the energy from a supernova triggered by the Sun Station to send probe data from the orbital probe cannon 22 minutes into the past. The Sun Station did not work. Although the Ash Twin project was theoretically sound, the Nomai were unable to power it. There is an advanced warp core inside the protective casing at the center of the planet. Removing the core will disable the Ash Twin project, hence preventing the 22-minute time loop from happening. Okay. Gotcha. Alright. That's the end of it. I'm gonna go roast a marshmallow. Where does that... Where does that lead? Does it just hang there? Interesting. Just roast one more marshmallow for the day, and then we'll call it a day. We'll call it, well, one more roasted marshmallow for the day, and then we'll call it a marshmallow. We'll marshmallow it for the day. Marshmallow. Yum, yum, yum. That one was overcooked? Are you kidding me? I don't believe that. Did I accidentally catch it on fire? Why do they have marshmallows, by the way? There we go. Alright. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'm gonna go ahead and quit. And then I'm gonna turn off my webcam. Bye-bye, everyone. Thank you for watching. We do play marshmallow games. Marshmallow games are what we play. So yeah, I'm gonna sit here for a little bit while the stream is over. So thank you for watching. It has been very fun. And feel free to listen to the music for a little bit. I believe the letters, I learned a few facts from the game by doing some research, and I learned that the letters, they stop expanding from the main title menu at 22 minutes, which is makes sense because, you know, the 22-minute cycle of the sun. So yeah, kind of cool. Man, what an experience tonight. That was insane. There's so much to think about playing this game because it's so, like, not to mention all the crazy chats tonight. Sheesh. Once again, I am a contrarian. Alas, I cannot escape my fate. I'm also a hipster. We also learned that Blue is not arrogant, which is a shock to me. We also learned that Topical was rewarded. He was rewarded by not leaving immediately when he wanted to leave. They hype you up with the owl lore, and then you find them. Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't think that we would actually run into anything like moving and alive that was anthropomorphic. Usually everyone's just sitting down, not doing anything and talking to you. You are shocked by many truths? I mean, they're only truths once you know them. Are you talking about your guys' opinionated proclamations in the chat? If that's what you mean by truths, then I don't know what to say. Is that why you weren't shocked when I told you that I liked Jurassic Park World? Because it was obvious? Or Jurassic World Park? Rebirth? You weren't surprised because it's obvious that I would like it? Because I like Jurassic Park? That makes sense, actually. I'm not very shocking. This is true even for real truths, though. Like, you are often surprised by benign things many people already know. Maybe that's just because I have a sense of wonder and whimsy. I'm just, I don't know, I'm full of, the joy of new knowledge. I'm like a child. I have, like, childlike wonder. I have a sense of doofus goofus. Okay. I'll take that as a compliment. This song makes me emotional now because I've played the rest of the game. Did you get a chance to watch that stream, Blue, or did you watch the VOD? Or have you not seen that yet? Because that was quite a time. I have a sense of wonder for Camp Crustaceous. No, you didn't. Okay. Is this something that you're watching right now that you're excited about, or are you still excited about it after the first time you've seen it? No, I finished it. Okay. Gotcha. That's cool. It is a surprisingly heartfelt little show. I like shows like that, so I'll probably and actually scary. Oh, wow. Do people get like eaten by the dinosaurs? Even though it's like a animated, like heartfelt, happy fun time? And it actually expands the lore of the franchise. Oh, that's good. I like Jurassic Park lore. I think it's really deep and very thought provoking. But I'm a hipster, so what would I know? I think that it actually asks some legitimate questions about like not only our origins as people, but our like the limits to our scientific exploration. Like it talks at length about that kind of I guess you could say the ethical boundaries of science. I don't know. Some people believe that there shouldn't be any ethics with regards to science, like we should have complete freedom. I tend to be on, if it's a spectrum, if there's like a one side where it's like full science exploration and very limited, almost like Luddite scientific exploration, I lean more towards like the avoid scientific exploration side of things. But I do get both sides. I understand why someone would be like pro, like I've put myself in the shoes of a person who's like 80% on the full exploration. Grand Vizier horror statement freaked me. Yeah, that was insane. That was unhinged. That was easily one of the weirdest chats I've ever gotten. I've been not from me either, just like in other chats too. Like I've been watching a little bit. I haven't been spoiling myself on too much of the story, but I've been watching just a tiny bit of like gameplay and streams of like Death Stranding 2 to just see kind of like what kind of like slow-paced experience I'm in for. And it seems very slow-paced, I will say. But so the stuff that I have seen, some of the insane statements in some of those chats, they pale in comparison to what he said. Like that was insane, unhinged, and that's competing against some absolutely insane things because the streams that I was watching were for Death Stranding 2. So you can imagine that some of the comments would be very, very weird. But man, that was I don't think that's normal to to say that and or to feel that. I don't know if he's still here. I don't know if he's still here to explain himself, but I don't even know if I want him to be to explain himself. That was insane. What did you say? He likes to be scared like crazy style or something? That was that was... Yeah, we're still streaming. We're actually talking about your horror statement. The crazy style horror. I cannot believe that. That was so unhinged. Yeah, we're done for now, but we're just chatting. This is like the post-stream talking credits. As a teenager, I read a ton of creepypastas. Maybe that's what did it. That's what like boiled your brain into oblivion. I quit after the pandemic came along, but I still do enjoy good horror. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Some people love cosmic horror and like stuff that's even like crazier than cosmic horror. I know people who love and like they eat up like the most insane, like terrifying stuff possible. Like don't get me wrong, I love a good controversial horror story, but there's a limit, you know. The thing with it is how counterintuitive that seems considering his life. But I guess that is cool. Oh, I read that completely wrong. I like totally dyslexia that. And I don't even have dyslexia. But I guess that is how OCD is. You should watch Monster. Monster? Oh, I think I've heard of that. Horror can sometimes distract me from whatever I'm worried about. I can project my fear onto things instead of focusing it on myself. And listen to the Tannis podcast. Okay. All right, well the ad's gonna start soon, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here so you guys don't get caught by an ad. So I will see you guys later. It's been a lot of fun. We'll chat next time. Feel free to chat with me whenever I'm streaming. But good night. It was a lot of fun. All right. Bye bye. I'm gonna leave now.